Hi everyone, this is Matt for Tech On Site of HTPC.com. I'm going to give you an overview of Windows 8 Enterprise Edition. I have installed it on my HTPC system, which is running on an Intel processor 3570K, which is an unlocked version. It's running on 3.4 GHz. Its RAM is a G-Skill 16 GB, and it's lying on a motherboard which is a Gigabyte Z77MX-D3H. Its hard drive is an Intel SSD 60 GB, which is purely dedicated for my Windows 8 Enterprise system, and it has a 2 TB Western Digital Caviar Green for my movies and applications. So when you boot up your system, this is the initial screen that you will see. This is the lock screen. As you can see on the lower left hand side, it has its date and time, and you'll see also if it's already connected to a Wi-Fi. It has a Wi-Fi icon. To unlock the lock screen of Windows 8, just place your cursor at the lower left side of the screen and right click, and it will go to the user account. So it has a user account. You just type your password. I'm typing my password, and it will go to the start screen. So as you can see, this is entirely different from the usual startup screen of Windows. So the startup screen was replaced by the start screen. As you can see, it doesn't have the usual startup screen at the lower left side corner of the screen, but it was replaced by an icon. It's a tiled icon. You can see it has a Mail, Internet Explorer. You can click on Desktop and Calendar, SkyDrive, and so on. So these tiles, you can rearrange it based from your preference. Like here, I'm dragging and dropping the desktop icon. So it has also on the right side the programs that I have installed, like XBMC or my game, which is when you place your cursor at the lower right hand corner, it will show a preview of your desktop, and when you right click, you see some options like programs and features, power options, event viewer, system, device manager. It has also option for opening the task manager, control panel, file explorer, search, run, and even the option for desktop. And when you right click on the upper right hand corner, it will have an option for search, share, start, and settings. And when you choose settings, this is where you'll see the option for shutting down the system. So this was hidden in Windows 8, the shutdown option. So when you click, there's an option for shutting down the system. Just click on power, and you have an option either for sleep, shutdown, and restart. You'll see also this is, by the way, the notification area. You'll see also the Wi-Fi icon. You'll see where your system is connected to the Wi-Fi. So this is the notification area, which is entirely different or not present from previous version of Windows. Okay, so let's put our cursor on the lower left corner, right click, and then when I choose desktop, it will show the desktop screen. And let's try to check the file explorer. So from previous version, it was named as Windows Explorer, but in Windows 8, it's called now File Explorer. So this File Explorer have received a great change from previous version. Okay, it has a ribbon which would show the options for the different tabs. You can open the ribbon by clicking this icon on the upper right corner. It would expand the ribbon. You can also press Ctrl F1 to toggle in opening the ribbon or hide it. Okay. Now on the left corner, it has the option for favorites, desktop, download. You can also see the normal libraries which started in Windows 7. You have the option for computer and network. So as you can see, this is the remaining size in my SSD, which is 60 GB. It consumes around 25 GB for the operating system alone. And let's try to close this. Let's go back to the start screen. Okay, so in the start screen, you have an option for on the notification menu. When you click on search, it will show you the apps. So these are the applications which are installed in Windows 8. So by default, these are the apps which are pre-installed on Windows 8. It has the search engine, Bing, Internet Explorer, which is, by the way, sporting Windows 10 version. It has also the SkyDrive, which is already integrated in the system. It has also a default reader, and most importantly, it has Windows Store, which is similar to the Apple Store and the Google Play Store in Android system. So let's try to check out Store in Windows. So right now it's trying to connect online. So again, this is very similar to the Google Play Store and in the Apple Store. You can download applications which are designed to Windows 8, and if you're a developer, you can publish your applications in this Windows Store. So let's just wait for a few seconds while it's trying to connect over my internet. Right now it's having difficulty. It might be due to my internet connection, which is a bit slow as of this moment. So let's wait for a few minutes. So while we're waiting for Windows Store to open, the main difference of Windows 8 Enterprise Edition to the other version, which is the Windows 8 Basic and the Windows 8 Pro. The Windows Enterprise has all the features in that is present in Windows 8 Pro, except you don't have the option to install Windows Media Center, which is an additional add-on in Windows Enterprise. This is Microsoft Windows Store. When it's open, it has it would show the list of categories in Windows Store, which has games, social, entertainment, photo, music and video, sports, books and reference, news and weather, health and fitness, food and dining, lifestyle, shopping, travel, finance, productivity, tools, security, business, education, and government. So let's try to check out the games. So if you click on games, it will show the categories, prices, and the sort options. So by default, for games, there are options for action, adventure, and for the prices, there's an option for either free and trial, and paid. So it's a lot like similar to Android and Apple. So let's close this Windows Store. If you press on the Windows key, it will go back to the start screen. So let's try to open the Task Manager, which is also had a significant difference from previous version. If you open on Task Manager, this is the Task Manager. Let's open it in full screen. So it will show the different tabs like Processes, Performance, App History, Startup, Users, Details, and Services. So in the Process tab, it will show you the summary for the CPU, memory, disk, and network. So as compared to the previous version, it will show you a summary of the applications that are running, the background processes, and the Windows processes that are running in the background. So this has a more logic, because it's very simplified. So as you can see here, I'm running Internet Explorer, the Store, and the Task Manager. If you right click, there's an option for End Task. Right click, End Task. Okay, so as you can see, instead of showing you a graph compared to the previous version, it will already summarize on the upper part the total usage, which is on my machine, its CPU usage is just barely playing around between 0 and 1%, and for the memory, only 8%. Okay, so if you go to the Performance tab, it will show you a graphical interface for your CPU, memory, disk, Wi-Fi, and even the Ethernet. So it will show you the utilization for the processes, its speed, and for the app history, it will show you a summary of the your usage on the applications which are pre-installed in your machine. And another great difference is the startup. The startup tab was previously present in Microsoft configuration, or MS Config, in the previous version, but in Windows 8 it's already in the Task Manager. So as you can see, I have the Catalyst and the Logitech, which are running in my startup. You can enable or disable the application from running in the startup. And for the users, so you can see here my accounts, okay, for details, and also the services. The services is already included in the Task Manager in Windows 8. Here you can start, stop, restart a service. So let's try to close this out. Let's try to check out Control Panel. So the Control Panel is a lot like similar to the previous version. You can view either by category, large icons, or small icons. By default, it has also the Windows Defender. The Windows Defender will be automatically installed, but if you have a third-party security program, it will automatically disable once it detects that you have installed a third-party application. So let's try to open Windows Defender. So this is the interface for Windows Defender, which is a security program in Windows. You can either turn it on or off. You can run these are the scan options: quick, full, or custom. And it will show this. There's an option for update tab. As you can see, it will list the definition, which is pre-installed on October 24. It will show the last update, the virus definition version, and the spyware definition. And you have a history tab where you can see the quarantine items, the allowed items, and the detected items. And here's the settings. Okay, so for the settings, you can see you have an option for real-time protection, excluded file locations, it has also excluded file types. You can exclude specific file types from a scan. You just have to add its extensions. There's an option for excluded processes. You just have to browse for the processes that you'd like to exclude from a scan. And in the Advanced tab, you can include to scan the archive files, removable drives, restore points. And for Administrator, when this is clicked, Windows Defender will alert you if there's a potentially unwanted software attempts that is running on your PC. So let me close this out. Let's go to the Start screen. So as far as my observation in Windows 8, its user interface is very smooth, it's very elegant, and was designed beautifully compared to the normal previous Windows version, which is very basic. This one is pretty much very very pleasing to see, and so far it looks good. And compared to the previous version, it's running smoothly. And my game so far, which is NBA 2K13, runs very well. So I would say that I would recommend this Windows 8 version, especially if you'd like to try the new flavor in the Microsoft Windows environment. So you can just simply comment on my on this post, and for some suggestions that you'd like me to review or give you a preview, just email me at techonsiteph@yahoo.com. Thanks everyone for viewing my video.